often feel bad when a Q-antelope is being chased by a big cat, or when a zebra is trying to escape an apex predator's grip. But sometimes the roles are reversed, and what looks like a walk in the park for the predator suddenly turns into a nightmare. If you're interested in seeing some underdogs teach some nasty animals a lesson or two, keep watching as we count down 15 times a prey fights back and defeats a predator.
The calf had a lucky escape. The cheetahs have been fortunate as well.
Number 15. Oryx's or gemsbok horn instills fear. The oryx is a large antelope that lives in herds on the deserts and dry plains of Africa. The gemsbok is also a large antelope in the genus Oryx, but lives in regions of southern Africa. Both animals are remarkably similar, and both have deadly horns that can kill the most dangerous predators. In our first clip, these two young cheetahs have discovered an injured gemsbok that may have escaped from a lion. What a day this gemsbok is having. First a lion, and now two cheetahs. The cheetahs approach the oryx, but this is one big animal, and perhaps even their mother would have a hard time dealing with such a massive beast. Let's not forget, cheetahs are not very big, and they usually hunt smaller antelopes. The cheetahs consider the task at hand, and after a few minutes of reflection, they decide the risk is too big and walk away. Instead, they decide to chase the herd, and they end up catching a calf. But the young cheetahs did not expect the calf's mother to jump into the action and attack them. But that's exactly what she does. The cheetahs are stunned and run away. The calf seems okay, but its mother checks up on it to make sure. She smells the calf under its belly and immediately runs after the cheetahs. Our next clip shows a pair of lions checking out the oryx. The oryx doesn't seem at all impressed with the lions because it's just standing there. There are now 4 lions, and the oryx isn't even trying to run. Is there something I'm missing here? It's like the lions are setting up the barbecue, but none of them want to get the meat out of the fridge. Finally, in this last clip, 2 female lions are preparing an attack on an oryx. Oryx are spooked by the slightest sound, so the lions must be very quiet. One lion makes a mistake and breaks cover. They still go for it, with one lion pushing the oryx towards the other lion. The oryx stands its ground and confronts the lions. The lions give up, and the oryx lives to see another day. Number 14. Buffalo flicks lion into the air. The Cape buffalo is a fearsome beast, capable of tossing a lion into the air like a stuffed toy. A hungry lion got even more than it bargained for after its attack on a Cape buffalo took a dramatic turn in an impressive viral video recently captured in South Africa's Kruger National Park. One lion pounced on the buffalo and appeared to be seconds away from a fresh kill after 2 young lions had been stalking the buffalo prior to the attack. The buffalo appeared to be exhausted, and the game appeared to be over. Then, 2 of the original herd returned to investigate when one buffalo made a daring rescue, charging at the lion and flipping the predator high into the air with its strong head horns. Surprisingly, all the animals managed to survive the fight relatively unscathed, with the exception of the 2 felines' egos. The Cape buffalo, despite its short stature, can weigh up to a ton. Buffalo herds have been known to work together to protect their members, killing predators in Africa's parks and reserves. The sheer power of these creatures astounds me, particularly watching the bull throw the lion around like an inflatable doll. In the next video, another buffalo effortlessly tosses a lion into the air. It's a small cub this time, and I'm sure when this cub grows up, it will think twice before attacking another buffalo. Our next sequence has a buffalo chase a lion and throw it into the air. I'm pretty sure the lion must have felt some pain since the buffalo's horn stabbed it in the belly. Indeed, the lion walks away hurt and limping. Finally, a courageous lion approaches an entire herd of buffalo, but the lion chases the buffalo and they all run away. The buffalo return and chase the lion while another lion looks on. One buffalo chases the lion away from the herd, isolating itself, and is now surrounded by 4 lions. The lions try to corner it, but the buffalo is quick to react. The herd rejoins the buffalo and they all face the lions. It's not happening for the lions today. Number 13. Gazelle and oryx versus predators. The cheetah isn't the biggest cat, but it's the fastest, so when it goes on the hunt, it's not easy to get away. However, the gazelle is also extremely fast and is equipped with a pair of long horns that can do some damage. In this sequence, a cheetah decides to hunt a gazelle. It's a race between 2 of the fastest land animals in the world. The cheetah hangs onto the gazelle's rear end, but it's not easy for the cheetah to hold on. The gazelle is big and strong and keeps kicking the cheetah, which is having an awfully hard time getting a stranglehold to the gazelle. The cheetah gets some help from its cubs, but it's still very difficult for them to bring the gazelle down. The gazelle is able to move the adult cheetah, which allows it to stab it in the midsection and drive the cheetah into the ground. The horns of the gazelle are piercing the flesh of the cheetah, and eventually the gazelle escapes. The gazelle is not in great shape, but the cheetah is in even worse shape. You can see her side has been ruptured by the gazelle's horns. With this injury, the cheetah will not be able to hunt. In our last sequence, lions attack an oryx in the water. You can see one of the lions on the oryx's back while all the other lions are watching. It seems like the oryx is trying to drown the lion. With a few kicks, the oryx manages to escape the lion. Number 12. Wildebeest escape lion's jaws. Wildebeest are probably the lion's favorite prey. In this first clip, two lionesses strike a wildebeest, which retaliates by hooking one of its horns into one of the lioness's leg. The wildebeest keeps stabbing at the hooked lioness and doesn't stop until it throws her onto the ground. Meanwhile, the other lioness is biting the wildebeest's leg, so the wildebeest tries to hit this feline with its horns. The lioness, by chance, ends up running away from the wildebeest. This was one mad wildebeest. In this next clip, this wildebeest is giving this lion a beating. I mean, it's ramming into the lion, not giving it a chance to get on its feet. I know lions need to eat, but it's nice to see the underdog win a feat once in a while. Wildebeests seem to have the advantage when they go one-on-one against lions. This next wildebeest chases this lion, and the lion runs away. Lions seem to be great hunters, and they hunt as a team, but on their own, although still formidable, they're not as efficient. Watch this next video as this wildebeest is trying to escape the grasp of a few lions. Check out how high it jumps when these two lions try to stop it. This wildebeest is unstoppable. Finally, lions try to ambush a herd of running wildebeest. A powerful male lion manages to grab one, but it's not easy as the wildebeest manages to free itself several times before it succumbs. Number 11. Zebra super kick. Zebras are another favorite meal of predators on the African savanna. In this sequence, this lion is planning to hunt a zebra. It quietly approaches a herd of zebras and gets ready to run for the kill. The lion takes off, chasing the zebras. But just as the lion tries to lay its two paws on the zebra kicks out several times, preventing the lion from making any contact with it. The lion doesn't give up and continues the chase, but the zebra is tenacious, even when the lion has it in a headlock. The zebra manages to bite the lion several times, and the lion lets go. This gives the zebra a few seconds to get back up and stomp on the lion several times. In this next clip, a lion is biting a zebra's neck, trying to keep it under its grasp. The zebra is on its sides, kicking the daylights out of nothing, but it's giving the lion trouble. The zebra gets back up and desperately tries to slip out of the lion's hold. With a lot of hard work, the zebra frees itself, and when the lion tries to bite its leg, the zebra kicks it so hard it is able to escape once and for all. This clip shows a lion holding a zebra by the neck in a lake. The lion looks locked in on the zebra, and it doesn't look like the zebra is getting out of this one. The zebra manages to turn the lion into the water, which couldn't help it out since the lion's face is almost submerged under the water. If that happens, the lion won't be able to breathe and will release the zebra. That's exactly what happens, and the zebra takes off with the lion chasing it. This next clip shows a zebra mother saving her young by giving the lion a nice kick in the noggin. Hunting zebras for lions is not a sure thing, and this video shows exactly why. This lion chases the zebra but gets kicked so hard it lets go and is seriously injured. Number 10. Porcupine's quills. Porcupines look like an easy catch for first-time predators, but any predator which has tried to kill one will have stories to tell its grandchildren. This leopard finds a porcupine strolling in the middle of the street at night and approaches it. The leopard isn't too sure what it is and is curious, but for some reason, it understands it can't just jump the porcupine because something unpleasant will occur. As the porcupine walks around, making sure it always has its behind facing the leopard follows it, hoping to strike it where it is vulnerable. Instead, the leopard gets stuck with a few quills in its snout and has a fun time trying to get rid of them. This next clip shows two leopards trying to mess with the porcupine, and the outcome is the same. This time, a bunch of lions surround a porcupine, and some of the cubs find out what it's like to hunt one. This is no easy task, even for an adult lion. If the porcupine keeps its back to the lions, it's safe. But there are many lions, so the porcupine could become vulnerable if one of the lions manages to strike the front of the animal. Nothing really happens, and it almost looks like the porcupine is a guest at a picnic hosted by the lions. Finally, in our next clip, a different predator tries its hand at killing a porcupine. A snake. A snake can kill a porcupine, but it's what happens after when it eats the porcupine that's disturbing. Many snakes have been known to die after they have eaten one. It'll teach them to go messing with this little fella. Number 9. Crocodile versus big cats. The cheetah is not a large cat, but it's quick. The cheetah is having a drink of water, and at any moment, anything can happen in the bush. cheetah. The cheetah tries its best to fend off the crocodile, but its history